brownfields are areas in the Sioux in particular where we first started. There's a lot of industrialization along shoreline, and then once those industries had left, all the toxins from the development stayed there. And no one wants to develop that area or do anything with it because of the toxins in the soil. And they're just fenced off. Two areas, one by the casino and then one by the Bush Plane Museum, fenced off, not being used. Why? It's a prime location. That's why. How can we use it?
Youth retention.
I think that the Sioux has problems when it comes to youth in the city. They see the Southern Ontario lifestyle, see a lot of opportunity, but they don't necessarily see the same opportunities that are available in the city, and we really need our youth to develop the next generation.
And the next one, which again went through a few mergers. How can we revitalize our downtown?
That's me. I think downtown, it's a good place to start to have a healthy community. Like a lot of the topics that I see on that board could be merged into the downtown core, because a healthy community has a healthy downtown, a place where everyone can meet, everyone can share, everyone can walk to, everyone can bike to, and I think we're lacking as a community with a good core. So that's what I'd like to talk about.
And one which has many names. What about enhancing the arts and culture, neighborhood organization, creating meaningful relationships with our First Nations leaders in the community? Somebody speak to the essence of that?
Well, the first two I had to merge because we were at a Spurs as it was, and they relate. But I guess for me, I've come to realize, living in Sault Ste. Marie and having lived in other places, that all of the health and prosperity that we think about is so detached. And with a sense of arts and culture, in particular our First Nations culture, I think we're really missing a crucial part of who we are, because we're disjointed. And once we're able to come together and understand that it's not just about money, it's also about enhancing that creativity and that culture among us, whether it's First Nation or Polish, that we will be looked at from the outside as holistic, and then the money will come. I think we're doing it backwards. We're trying to build things so people will come, instead of building ourselves so people will come. And I guess the quote that I read was by the economic development person of Visit Britain, and he said, "The kings did not build their palaces so that tourists would come. The kings built their palaces and then they came." We have to have pride in who we are and develop ourselves before the outside world thinks we're worth coming to.
And the last one, how can we encourage more sustainable living in the city?
That's me. This kind of relates a lot of the topics really together. But most importantly, I think we're really at a kind of a crux in society here, where we kind of go off in one direction towards a sustainable world, or we kind of continue on the path we're currently going, business as usual, towards destruction, I guess. And we got a lot of major challenges coming our way: environmental issues, oil spills, economic challenges, earthquakes, many other things like that could fill our future with a lot of challenges. So the real question is, how can we set our lifestyle in a way that it's more sustainable and more immune to these types of challenges? What can we do to make Sault Ste. Marie a central place for this type of sustainable mindset to spread throughout the world? So I think there's a lot of good discussion we can have there.
Okay, so hopefully that's helped whet your appetite a little bit